Yo, what is up everyone, Cozy Otaku here, or Cozy Sonic if you're watching from my other channel. And yes, that is right, to anybody watching the Cozy Otaku channel right now, I have two channels now. I have a channel called Cozy Sonic, and obviously I've got this channel here called Cozy Otaku. And in the Cozy Sonic channel, which is a new channel I've created, it's basically me doing Sonic content, or talking about Sonic games, or anything Sega related, or just collecting in general. That's what that channel's about, and the Cozy Otaku channel is obviously my channel where I just do a bunch of random stuff from playing games, talking about games, or just anything in general. That's just my fun channel. But whew, out of breath because I've been walking about all day. But anyway, as you can see here, I have like loads of stuff here, right? Especially this box in particular. It says Whiskers in it, but what's inside this box is beautiful. So I'm in Glasgow now, and I was staying there for a week with my granda. So as I was staying there, I was going from place to place, checking all the shops and that. And there was a market on today. And in the market, I managed to get my hands on some treasure. And I also went to a few charity shops. So I guess I'll show this first. This is just like, this isn't game related or anything, but I thought this was pretty cool. I got my hands on like a bunch of James Bond books. And if you know what James Bond is, it's a English book series or British book series about spies, and it's awesome. I know that was a very crap description of James Bond, but he's basically just a spy, right? And it's really good. But I've got like half the books here from, I don't know if that's all of them, but it's like all the really old ones, I'm assuming, because of the way the book's looking at. But anyway, that's probably not what most of you clicked on this video for. You're probably here to see like what's in here, and if you've read the title, you'll know it's like a bunch of games, obviously. Because the video title is probably going to be like my massive games haul, and all I've done so far is show like these books. But you can already see the Sonic Mega Collection. So in here is like something super good. Alright, it's time to open this. Hopefully you can actually see it. Right, so in here, I managed to get my hands on a PlayStation 1 for £60. And that's not a bad price for what I paid, because most game shops, like the CX or other game shops, try selling a PS1 for about 30 to 40 usually. And games are usually about £20 each or £10 depending on where you're going. So I got my hands on this plus 20 games for £60, and some of the games in here are actually worth a lot. So obviously we got the console itself, which is always nice looking. I like the way the PS1 looks, it's a nice one. The buttons are nice and satisfying to click as well. And the person selling it actually gave me 2 controllers as well. And while I'm at it, I'll tell the story about the person who was selling it. So it was the man's wife who was selling it, right? Because they were getting married. So she was selling his old games and consoles, and he was selling his PS1 and his PS2. So I saw them there, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick that up." Originally, it was just gonna be what's in here, the PS2 I was gonna buy, but she said she had the PS1 for £60 with the 20 games, and I was like, I could buy myself the PS2 for 70 and get 4 games with it, but then I was like, I'll get the PS1 because it comes with more games. And I was not prepared to make a video today because I was actually relaxing for the week, so I was actually tired. But in here, we have this thing already, which is pretty good. This is a demo disc, and I'll be making a video talking about these as well, because demo discs were basically when consoles, before you could download a digital demo, you actually had to go to shops and that to get one of these discs to play a game for a few minutes and that and see what it was like. So this is a demo disc. I don't know what the game is that's in the disc, and I'm not going to pull it out because it's too much effort, but no, I might actually. Let me just get this out and see what it is. What game is on this demo disc? What game is that actually? Oh yeah, it just says registered users demo, so I don't actually know what it is, but it's got like a bunch of games on it. I love the art style, by the way, for this, but enough about that. I've not got much film time, so as we can see, I'm going to basically take out all the good games that are in here and just film it. Alright, we're back. So, as I said, I paid £60 for this, and the money's already basically went. And if I was to sell all these, I would definitely make a profit, but I'm a collector, so I'm not going to be selling any of these. Final Fantasy VII, and I already checked, it actually comes with all 3 discs, and it also comes with this as well, which is probably Final Fantasy. I don't actually know what the number is, but it's another Final Fantasy, so I've actually got 2 games in one here. Well, not really, because that's probably just going to be disc 1 or whatever, unless you get the full game on a single disc or the PS1 or not. But I have myself a free copy of Final Fantasy VIII as well, along with Final Fantasy VII, and it comes with all three of the discs. I'm just hoping the console itself works along with all these games, unless I've just got a bunch of games that don't work in that. But I also got Rayman here, which is another. This game's okay, but it's not the best now. Got myself a copy of Worms. That'll be a fun game to play with my sister. And oh god, no. 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 No, 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 no. No. Alright, this game is one of the most crappiest games ever created. This game's called Bubsy 3D, and it's a steaming pile of crap. It's terrible. It's unplayable, it just doesn't work, and as you can see by the images here, look at it, it's crap. It's utter crap. It's a disgrace to the Bubsy games. Bubsy games already weren't that good. I've actually got two of these as well, so if anybody watching the video wants a copy of this, then maybe I'll do a giveaway for this, because I've actually got two copies of Crash Bandicoot 3 warped. And we got regular Crash Bandicoot and ooh la la. Dun, da, da, da. They knew exactly what they were doing with the box art for this. I don't even need to talk about Tomb Raider. Everybody knows about that one. And why people liked it so much. You sick bastards, a lot of you. Resident Evil, I don't actually know which one this is. Is this the one where he plays Jill, or is this the one where he plays I forgot his name now. Because there's the one where he plays the guy from Resident Evil 4, and then there's the one with Jill, so I don't actually know which one that is. And then both the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. We got 2 and we got 3 here. I'm going to actually try these out and see what they're like on the PS1. Alright. Next up is, it comes with the memory cards as well. But these are the other games, which they're all good games in there as well, but they're not the best ones. These ones are just random games, and they've got another Rayman in there, but these were all the best ones. And now for the treasure itself, the PS2, so I'm going to take that out and show that quickly as well. Alright, next up is the PS2 here, and it's actually the big one, by the way, which is even better. So I got the big giant one for 7, because in the CX and all the game shops I was going on, they were trying to sell them for about £65 each just for the console, and it wasn't the big fat one, it was usually the small ones and that. So I managed to get that. Plus, the games I got with it was this game, and that's the reason I bought it, was for Sonic Mega Collection. Because I'm a big Sonic fan and I enjoy the Sonic games a lot. And this one comes with like all the older games and the games that you'd have to buy Game Gear and all that for. And this is one of the best ways to play the older Sonic games on this. I'm going to show the games that I bought with it. So when I bought this for $70, it came with this as well. And then it also came with a copy of Super Monkey Ball, which is a really good game as well. It's an annoying one, but it's a good one. So we got the Tony Hawks, and these 3 were definitely worth it. Then the last 2 games it came with was this game, which is probably going to be not that good. And then this game I hope is going to be a good game, because it is a driving game, and driving games at PlayStation are usually good. So I'm going to be trying that game as well. Don't know much about cars, but it'll be fun to have a wee driving game to test it. Now, then, when I went up to the town, I bought myself another 2 games to celebrate Sonic's birthday, which was coming soon, and because I also enjoy the Sonic series, obviously. We got myself the Sonic Gems collection to go with the Mega collection, and that one comes with Sonic Fighters, Sonic R, and Sonic CD. Oh, Sonic CD and Sonic R come with a good soundtrack, and they've also got more games built into it, like, and it's got a lot of unlockables in that as well. And Shadow the Hedgehog. Do I even need to say why I bought this game? It's Shadow the Hedgehog. And also, Shadow's just a complete badass, and this game's got like a lot of alternate paths and that you can do. So that game will just be a lot of replayability. So I'm looking forward to this actually. It's time for the final thing I bought, which was a pill cue. How does this open again? I had to open the pill cue up, and this is what it looks like. But anyway, apart from that, that's basically my entire games haul. This is like 1 day's worth of collecting, and I think altogether this was about 100, maybe 150 to buy all this today, which wasn't too bad, because if I did sell all this, for example, I would definitely make the money back plus more, which obviously I'm not going to sell it all, because I'm going to keep it all on the shelf and play some of the games and that, and obviously probably not going to play them all, because we're humans, we're not immortal, we don't have infinite time on the planet, obviously. So we're never going to have time to play every game in our collection, but we can just hope we get to play them for a little bit and enjoy them. But apart from that, oh, it's this little controller. I thought it was a Mad Catz controller in first, but it's not. It's a different brand. But here's a third-party controller. But apart from that, that's definitely going to be the end of this video, and I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.